Creflo Dollar has stopped seeking donations for a luxury private jet. Last week, a video on the ministry's website asked people to help the ministry.
Dollars appeal for a private jet may take the cake.
We are believing for 200,000 people to give contributions of $300.
Choked and he beat her. He's saying that it was just a family incident that escalated, got out of hand.
As a world-renowned televangelist and founder of the famous Christian World Changers Church International, Pastor Creflo Dollar is best known for his teachings on prosperity gospel and his extravagant lifestyle. However, he has also faced devastating controversies in recent years. Pastor Dollar has been a prominent figure in contemporary Christianity, especially due to his influence on the prosperity gospel movement, which teaches that faith, positive confession, and generous giving can lead to material wealth and spiritual blessings. Despite his global reach and best-selling books, Dollar's ministry has been shadowed by scandals, from his luxurious lifestyle to a shocking domestic dispute. Born on January 28, 1962, in Georgia, Dollar originally aspired to become a professional football player until an injury redirected his path. He later graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Education from West Georgia College and began working as an educational therapist. Around this time, he experienced a personal spiritual awakening and met his future wife, Taffy, who would become a vital partner in his ministry. Starting with small Bible study sessions in the mid-1980s, he founded World Changers Ministries in 1986 with just 8 members. The church quickly grew, evolving into World Changers Church International, eventually moving into the 8,500-seat World Dome in 1995, a $20 million facility built without bank financing. By 2007, the church reported over 30,000 members and $70 million in revenue. Dollar expanded his reach through TV, radio, books, and global church branches. However, his emphasis on prosperity theology led to major financial controversies. He earns through book sales, TV programs, speaking engagements, and real estate investments. A particularly controversial moment came in 2015 when Dollar launched a fundraising campaign to buy a $65 million Gulfstream G650 jet, which drew harsh criticism. Many questioned whether such lavish spending aligned with Christian values, especially given that many congregants were not wealthy. Although the campaign was eventually taken down, Dollar defended his actions as part of his divine mission. Additionally, he has refused to disclose his salary, raising transparency concerns. Ministry Watch gave Creflo Dollar Ministries an F for financial transparency. He was also part of a 2007 Senate investigation into televangelists led by Senator Chuck Grassley. Despite these controversies, Dollar continues to maintain a large following and remains a polarizing figure in the modern Christian world. As a United States Senator and member of the Senate Finance Committee, Chuck Grassley launched an investigation in 2007 into 6 prominent televangelists, including Creflo Dollar, Kenneth Copeland, Joyce Meyer, Benny Hinn, Eddie L. Long, and Paula White. The goal was to determine whether these ministers were personally profiting from financial donations. Dollar refused to cooperate, arguing that only the IRS had the authority to audit religious groups, not the Senate. The investigation ended in 2011 without charges, but Dollar's lack of transparency raised many eyebrows. As a leading figure in the prosperity gospel movement, Dollar teaches that faith, positive declarations, and generous giving lead to financial blessings. Alongside Joel Osteen and T.D. Jakes, he remains one of the wealthiest and most recognized prosperity gospel preachers in the United States. Through his ministry, World Changers Church International, WCCI, and his global TV show Changing Your World *, Dollar spreads his belief that God's will for believers includes material wealth, good health, and success. He often teaches that giving money to the church is a form of sowing spiritual seeds that will yield prosperity. This theology, commonly known as the word of faith or name it and claim it doctrine, has garnered both devoted followers and harsh critics. Many theologians argue it distorts scripture and misrepresents Christian values, focusing more on personal wealth than on humility, compassion, or caring for the poor. Critics also contend that it fosters unrealistic expectations, often exploiting lower-income followers who give in hopes of receiving blessings in return. Dollar's own extravagant lifestyle has made him a lightning rod for controversy. He owns 2 Rolls-Royces, a private jet, a multimillion-dollar mansion in Atlanta, a $2.5 million home in Demarest, New Jersey, and formerly owned a Manhattan condo he sold for $3.75 million. In 2015, Dollar came under fire for launching a fundraising campaign to purchase a $65 million Gulfstream G650 jet, claiming commercial airlines didn't accommodate his schedule for global preaching. The campaign, which asked 200,000 followers to contribute $300 each, drew massive backlash. Critics questioned why such a wealthy pastor couldn't afford the jet himself. Despite pulling the campaign, Dollar defended the need for the aircraft, asserting it was essential to his ministry. The jet's lavish amenities, private bedroom, kitchen, conference space, and high-tech features only intensified criticism. Further scrutiny came when Dollar was involved in a legal battle during boxer Evander Holyfield's divorce, where he refused to disclose financial documents and was held in contempt of court. His reluctance to reveal his income sources, combined with his luxurious lifestyle and financial secrecy, has led many to view him more as a celebrity millionaire than a pastor. Despite criticism, his teachings continue to resonate with millions, particularly those seeking hope, financial stability, and spiritual encouragement. Yet, the gap between his wealth and that of his followers continues to raise pressing ethical and theological questions. Located just 21 minutes from Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, Pastor Creflo Dollar's lavish lifestyle is as headline-grabbing as his sermons. Among his many luxury possessions is a Rolls-Royce Phantom drophead coupe, valued at around $462,500, powered by a 6.75-liter V12 engine with top-tier fuel efficiency and a max speed of 155 miles per hour. Dollar also owns Arrow Records, a label that produces digital sermons and gospel music featuring both himself and other well-known artists. His Atlanta mansion stands as one of Georgia's most extravagant homes, 17,000 square feet on a 182.5-acre estate, with 2 adjoining properties, a pool, a large fountain, 3 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms, an elevator, and more. He also previously owned a luxury apartment in New Jersey's Time Warner Center, which he sold in 2012 for $3.75 million. Before upgrading, Dollar owned an older Gulfstream jet, which led to his controversial request for donations to purchase a $65 million Gulfstream G650. He justified the need for the jet by claiming commercial airlines couldn't accommodate his ministry schedule. Additionally, he owns the $20 million World Dome in Atlanta, a debt-free facility that seats 8,500 people and serves as the central hub for his ministry. In 2022, Dollar made headlines again not for his wealth, but for his shocking reversal on one of his core teachings, tithing. For decades, he preached that giving 10% of one's income was a biblical command and a path to divine blessings. However, he later admitted this was a misinterpretation based on Old Testament law, not New Testament grace. He urged followers to discard his old teachings and instead give from a place of generosity, not obligation or guilt. While some appreciated this humility, others felt it came too late, pointing out that he had already built a massive personal fortune from years of promoting tithing as a requirement. Adding to the controversies was a domestic dispute in June 2012 that led to Dollar's arrest. He was charged with simple battery and cruelty to children after an altercation with his 15-year-old daughter over attending a party. According to police reports, his daughter claimed he threw her to the ground, choked her, and hit her with a shoe. Dollar denied the allegations, stating that he only restrained and spanked her after she became physically aggressive. He was detained briefly and released on bond. The incident drew major media attention due to his celebrity status. Addressing his congregation afterward, Dollar denied the severity of the accusations and emphasized his love for his family. Many followers stood by him, citing forgiveness and grace. The charges were later dropped after he completed a court-ordered anger management program. Despite the criticism, Creflo Dollar continues to lead a global ministry, drawing millions with his prosperity gospel message. Yet his wealth, multimillion-dollar homes, luxury vehicles, and private jets continues to spark debate. Is he living proof of God's blessing, or does his lifestyle undermine the very gospel he preaches? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.